In the heart of a cozy little apartment, there lived a fluffy cat. He was not just any cat, he was a dreamer, he had a vision. He believed in joy. And lately, as he sat thinking, he noticed something troubling. The humans looked tired, worried, angry. This world, he purred to himself, needs a party. He imagined cats from every corner of the earth, tabbies in Tokyo, calicos in Cuba, Siamese in Spain, and tuxedos in Toronto, twisting, leaping, and twirling in one grand, synchronized party. And once the humans see us, he whispered with a sly smile, they'll join in. And when they join in, they'll remember what happiness feels like. And when that happens, poof, all their problems will melt away. It was a bold plan. But he wasn't alone. First, he contacted his old friends in Paris. We shall dance beneath the Eiffel Tower. Let the world know that Parisians, feline Parisians, still know how to party. Next came the ginger pirate cat from England. We'll shake our tails at Buckingham Palace and invite the corgis. He roared with delight. His network spread like wildfire. He called all the cats, the zesty street cat from Mexico City, from the temples of Kyoto, from the beaches of Rio, from the icy corners of Siberia, and from New York's jazz clubs. Each cat, upon hearing his plan, responded the same way, with wide eyes, a purr of excitement, and the irresistible urge to wiggle. And so, the movement began. It exploded and the party began. In Paris, under the golden lights of the Eiffel Tower, cats leapt from a cafe table and began to swirl and twirl. Her dance was graceful, like poetry on paws. Other cats joined in, Siamese, SPHNX, tabby, and tortoise. Soon the cobblestone streets rang with the sound of joyous meowing and purring rhythms. In London, led a parade of cats in front of Buckingham Palace. They wore monocles and tiny bowler hats, tails twirling in tempo. In the US, cats swayed and boogied on the White House lawn, much to the surprise of security guards, who dropped their radios and began tapping their feet. Cats in Cuba danced salsa on rooftops, in Spain they flamencoed with dramatic flair, and in India they spun in colorful circles to the beat of tablas. In Japan, cats formed precise dance formations, blending traditional kabuki moves with smooth tail flicks. And slowly, humans began to notice. In Madrid they began to flamenco. A couple in Delhi tried to mimic the spins of a tabby. In Havana, the streets filled with salsa dancing. The magic was spreading. In Paris, a crowd gathered beneath the Eiffel Tower. They clapped and laughed as cats danced. The music started to blast. And the people danced. At first, awkwardly. But laughter followed. In London, they danced. In Washington, D.C., a conga line was starting. People were happy. And the cats knew the plan was working. The global cat dance party, and it was spreading, and people looked happy and were dancing with the cats. It took longer in some cities, but the cats were patient. They danced, they swayed until shoulders loosened, and fears fell away. Soon, there wasn't a place on earth untouched by the rhythm. People and cats danced. And the world began to heal. People started talking again, not arguing but talking. Music floated from windows instead of angry voices. It was the biggest party the world had ever seen. Cats and humans gathered in every major city for the global party, a synchronized dance festival that circled the globe in waves of color and joy. Everywhere, the same beat played. A universal song, soft enough for whiskers, bold enough for bass. And in the heart of it all, the fluffy cat danced. Fluffy, proud, and beaming with joy, twirled among his friends. His heart swelled as he watched the world he loved finally breathe, finally smile, finally live again. But one thing is certain, the world will never forget the day the cat started dancing. and saved us all. The cat saved the world.